What's up, everybody? We're
the Vigilantes.
My name is Maggie.
My name is Vaishnavi. And I'm Katie.
And we are here today in the beautiful UNC Chapel Hill Coker Arboretum.
We are partnering with hundreds of incredible YouTubers to join the hashtag TeamTrees challenge. And if you'd like to learn more about how you can do your part to reduce the effects of climate change, stick around to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy!
This week on Vigilantes Unsolved, we investigate recent weather patterns and a history of climate science as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, is climate change real?
Ready to do this?
Let's do this. In 1938, British engineer Guy Callendar compared North Atlantic average temperatures over a 50-year period with atmospheric carbon dioxide concentrations. He found a correlation between rising carbon dioxide levels and rising temperatures in the region, and concluded that an increase in average temperature could result from the increased burning of fossil fuels after the Industrial Revolution. However, contemporary meteorologists dismissed his findings as coincidence, and Callendar died in 1964. What do you think that Guy Callendar would say if he knew that people were still denying his observations?
I think he would go to the homes of these people denying him, and his spirit would just haunt them by like slowly turning up the thermostat. And then these people will be like, oh my gosh, it's getting warmer, but like, I don't know, I'm not changing the thermostat. And then he'll just whisper down the hall, it's like, it's just a coincidence.
In 1960, geochemist Charles Keeling compiled atmospheric carbon dioxide concentrations taken at the Mauna Loa Observatory in Hawaii between 1958 and 1960. The resulting graph showed a significant and steady rise in carbon dioxide levels over time. This graph became known as the Keeling curve.
The Keeling curve. If you say it just wrong enough, it sounds like the killing curve.
It's pretty apt,
but
actually.
I feel like that's a very accurate representation of what the curve is showing.
It really is.
Carbon dioxide levels go up. Bad news. Bad news bears.
The rise of computer modeling in the information age used the Keeling curve to project future carbon dioxide concentrations and temperature changes. The models consistently showed that doubling atmospheric carbon dioxide would warm the Earth by 2 degrees Celsius or 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit within the next century. According to NASA and the World Health Organization, these 2 degrees would cause global catastrophes such as drought, famine, species extinctions, flooding, infectious disease pandemics, population displacement, and death.
Listen to NASA.
Listen to NASA.
NASA knows what they're talking about.
When in doubt, listen to NASA.
Please listen to NASA.
NASA.
In conclusion, NASA.
Yeah. Once again, the scientific community paid little attention to these omens because computer modeling was relatively new, and a century seemed like a long time away.
Next week seems like a long time away.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't remember what I had for dinner yesterday. I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like my future's being stolen.
Yeah, no, I absolutely
so there's that.
agree. Yeah,
but it's fine. We'll all just continue as we are.
It's terrifying.
It really is.
And I mean, we know who the suspect. We have our suspects.
That's another
thing. We know the criminals, and the criminals are the top 100 companies in the world that are responsible for over 70% of CO2 emissions.
Fast forward to the early 1980s. Global temperatures spike. The Los Angeles Times reports that 1988 is the hottest year in all 130 years of global temperature data. In June of 1988, NASA scientist Dr. James Hansen testifies in front of Congress, stating, quote, "Global warming has reached a level such that we can ascribe with a high degree of confidence a cause and effect relationship between the greenhouse effect and observed warming. It is already happening now," unquote. Hansen said that NASA was 99% confident that the warming was caused by the accumulation of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere and not due to random fluctuation.
Trust NASA. They have sent people to the moon. Okay, the science behind sending people to the moon and the science behind predicting the weather and the predicting climate change and just understanding the world, okay? It's good science.
That same year, the World Meteorological Organization and the United Nations Environment Committee formed the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, the, quote, United Nations body for assessing the science related to climate change, unquote. Since then, the evidence has only accumulated. Between 2003 and 2019, over 20 U.S. scientific associations and academies, including the American Medical Association, American Physical Society, and American Meteorological Society, have issued statements supporting a scientific consensus that Earth's climate is warming due to human activity and backing the findings of the IPCC. The World Health Organization reports that between 2030 and 2050, climate change is expected to cause approximately 250,000 additional deaths per year from malnutrition, malaria, diarrhea, and heat stress alone. The direct damage cost to health is estimated to be between 2 and 4 billion US dollars per year by 2030. So again, we look at the human cost, and if you really want to, we look at the economic cost. And so no matter what way you slice it,
you're going to be paying.
You're screwed.
You're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it with money.
It's like,
and you're going to pay for it with lives.
Well, we've been paying for it. We've been paying for it, but the cash register wasn't ringing. And it's starting to ring. NASA states, quote, multiple studies published in peer-reviewed scientific journals show that 97% or more of actively publishing climate scientists agree. Climate warming trends over the past century are extremely likely due to human activities, end quote. I think the thing that we're coming into here is you have decades and decades of research, of relatively conclusive and replicable research that's supporting the same conclusion. And so to contradict that is it's hard. It's hard.
And with that,
let's get into the theories. Our first theory is that climate change is a government scam designed to sabotage the coal industry. There is zero evidence to support this claim.
Moving on.
I thought that in true BuzzFeed Unsolved fashion, we could hold a mini seance to try to contact the spirit of Guy Calendar. You have to light a candle to perform a seance, I think. Should we turn the lights down?
I'm here for this.
Okay, I'm gonna look up how to perform a seance because I didn't. How to
we got one match.
Do a seance. I feel like we're in the wilderness trying to start a fire.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the worst seance in the history of seances. So we have to join hands. We have to welcome the spirits, and then we have to ask them questions. Okay. So let's join hands.
How are they going to communicate with us?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Hey there, spirits. It's us, you girls.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. You are welcome to communicate with us. We are reaching out to Guy Calendar.
Hello, Dr. Calendar. My name is Katie. It's nice to meet you. We have read your work, and we're big fans. And we don't know if you've noticed, but the Earth is in a little bit of a climate crisis right now.
A pickle, if you will.
Sorry you died before all of this shit happened. We really wish you were here.
Yeah.
This is not gonna work.
This is not gonna work. This is not gonna be great.
Okay, the seance is over. Thank you, goodbye. Okay, so that's the end. That was abrupt. Moving on. Our second theory is that climate scientists actually know what they're talking about, and anthropogenic climate change is an imminent threat to human existence. Regardless, an overwhelming body of evidence compiled over decades of intensive study concludes that anthropogenic climate change, largely due to the burning of fossil fuels, constitutes an imminent and cataclysmic threat to global health. However, some people, astonishingly, consider the catastrophic case of climate change unsolved.
Hey
everybody, we hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for sticking around.
We hope you're ready to learn more about hashtag TeamTrees.
Hashtag TeamTrees is a collaborative fundraising challenge aiming to plant 20 million trees by 2020. Each donation of $1 to the Arbor Day Foundation plants 1 tree. And if you'd like to donate or learn more, please click the link in the description.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
For now, that's all from the Vagilantes.
Bye.
Bye.